Good evening, and welcome one and all, to the Dark Corner. I am your humble librarian, here to read you the most premium and terrifying of tales. Tonight's main feature, the man who had every achievement. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a game that I have played a whole heck of a lot, but never on stream, and I think it's time to change that. So this was an impulse purchase that Dark Lord Returned picked up for me a little while back. Alright, that time you got me. I suppose that's revenge for all of the scaring that my audience did for you last time.
Yeah, that, and it's gonna be the last time I can do it for a while.
Is that just because of the 30-day delay? In between?
No, it's, my mom being practical, and me not wanting to piss her off.
I see. Well, not gonna pry. So, for those of... Vampire Survivors kind of just... The internet chose it. It just took off on Twitch. So, as usual, I am very, very late to the party on this one. But hey, the new update just dropped, so why not, right? If you want to be able to check all of the things that you still have left to unlock in this game... I wasn't kidding, by the way. I have almost everything. The only things I'm missing are the 7 that just dropped recently. Yes, I even have those really dumb ones related to the new characters and doing some ridiculous things out in some of the bonus stages. So some of these are just expansions on levels that have already existed, like reaching level 60 when we're in the dairy plant, reaching level 100 with, I assume that's the new character. Let's see, but how do we unlock them? Scroll down a bit. Find the Sorceress's Tears. That's probably related to a new map or something. Fill 60 entries in the collection, which that'll probably be related to the new area. Or the new items. I'm sorry, what? If that's the name of an enemy in this game? The Milk Elemental? I didn't realize this was...
How else? Now, hear me out here. If you don't have an elemental plane of milk, you can't have an elemental plane of cheese. And if you don't have an elemental plane of cheese, all of the Chaos Gods get very upset. Don't ask me why, but they do.
Cheese! Cheese for everyone!
He gets it. He gets it.
I assume the person who rules over this plane of existence is that one girl from the Dojins. You know the one.
I mean, it's a toss-up between her and Sheogorath on any given day, but, yeah.
Defeat... Oh, come on now. You're gonna call it that? I mean, this game wasn't exactly taking itself seriously to begin with. Please tell me we have a new coffin to open up, by the way.
What does that say?
Evolve the Rune Tracer. Okay, let me scroll back up. Defeat the giant enemy crab in Gallow Tower. I mean, it's descriptive, if not a little memey.
Yes, I just play music and then I'll be happy.
Ayo!
Also,
Battle Mage Azulio subscribed to Tier 1 for 13 months. The start of a new 12-month cycle, and hey, if you make it, it'll be your second Nerd Day. Alright, I'm gonna look this up, because the way you evolve weapons in these games is usually pretty out there. So basically what needs to happen is... you have a weapon, right? But you aren't just offered the ability to evolve this particular weapon once you reach a certain point. You have to have a certain other passive item to go with it, without which you will never be offered the evolution and it can't get stronger. I don't want to say it's a dead entry in your weapon list at that point, but you will be losing out on a lot of DPS. The armor? Well, I'm glad we finally have something to go with that, but this better be worth it. You almost never take that item. That's the compliment, huh? All right. Well, I think I know what we need to do then. We need to play as Pascalina, which rarely ever use this character. Usually I'm more of a Poe guy, sometimes Christine, if I want to do a meme run. When I just want to win, I play Imelda here. But this one, the one that was introduced in update 3.2, I believe it is, she, oh boy. She kicks ass and takes names no matter what map you're on. And it's all because of her ability. Like, might is right in Vampire Survivors. If you have...
Question.
Yes?
Is there bubblegum involved?
Unfortunately, no. We're fresh out.
Okay, good.
But yeah, the new weapon evolution is related to the Rune Tracer, apparently, so... Let's play as Pascalina. Let's,
Rune Tracer.
I kind of want to play Dairy Plant, just to get that out of the way.
Do it!
Let's not play on hyper mode, though. The Rune Tracer is a little difficult to work with, especially in the beginning.
So, you mind filling us in on what the heck a Rune Tracer is?
It's these little diamond things shooting out from my character here and there that you're seeing.
Oh.
They fire off in completely random directions, is their main gimmick.
That doesn't seem terribly useful.
Not now. It's not a good starter weapon, which is why I don't really like this person. But we're making up for that. We're starting to pick up some of the more useful accoutrements to go with it. Our main damage dealers here are going to be the garlic and the crosses. You want, early on in this game, you want a weapon that auto-targets enemies that are close to you. In this case, that's either going to be the cross or the magic wand.
You know, I love how the crosses look more like boomerangs.
Oh, that is 100% the joke on that.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, we need the armor, but the duplicator is really good. It's going to make this build work. Yeah, I'm taking the duplicator.
Bro. Duplicator.
Also, I have the map, so let's... Oh, we can just get the armor anyway by going up and to the right for a little while. Hell yeah, let's go take care of that.
It's fun with the skeleton that gets additional projectiles every 20 levels.
Oh, you're talking about Mortaccio, the character that this stream is named after.
Are those ninjas? Or mummies?
Those are bone towers. The things that were surrounding me and shooting the fireballs, right?
Oh. Disappointed.
Are these the milk elementals? These things? The
They
little
look like
mudmen
milk.
enemies?
Well, yeah. They look like they're made out of milk. So, anybody want to take bets on how long it'll be before the stream just degrades into like 3 FPS?
Oh yeah, get ready for that, by the way. get ready for that.
Can I make a poll?
Go ahead if you have mod privileges for it, because I kind of got my hands full trying not to die to everything that...
I don't think I have them anymore.
You shouldn't have lost them. It's not...
Prime Gaming, 29-month subscriber, community...
Oh, right. Traps. Forgot about that in this area. You step on one of those little pentagram things.
No. I don't have them anymore. If I do... No, I don't. They're gone.
Weird.
I'm not going to question it because, you know, Twitch
Hang on a second.
and
I'll
stream
fix
elements
that.
crap.
That ought to fix that. You should have them now. I've known you long enough, and I know I can trust you with that. And you're here consistently enough. It makes sense to give you that kind of ability.
Oh. My dog is sitting in my lap, and he started making some weird noises, and I looked down, and his coat is wrapped around. There you go, buddy. He just got a shave, cause he's a poodle, and he was getting really shaggy. And when it gets really shaggy, he gets really stinky. So now he's really cold because he's not used to having no hair, pretty much. So he wears his jacket all day, so he's not constantly shivering.
You guys are wondering what I did there. I eschewed picking up any of the items that were offered to me in favor of making sure one of them does not show up in rewards from this point forward. It's called a banish.
Interesting.
And if it's something you're just not gonna use in that particular run, it makes sense.
Thanks.
I keep going back and forth in my head on whether or not the most useless stat in this game is projectile speed, area, or duration. I'm leaning towards duration because at least projectile speed, something like the rune tracer here, it stays there for longer and can therefore hit more things. Area, it makes the projectiles bigger. Again, they could probably hit things a little more efficiently at that point. There we go. Now this build's starting to come together. Watch me die immediately now that we've gotten that.
What is the votes? This is prediction. I need to edit mod view again.
Twitch giving you trouble.
I've only ever been in mod view like twice.
This might also be something I have to do via Stream Elements or something. I don't know. I've never built one myself either.
Manage prediction. Start prediction. Ah, yes. Okay. No, I don't want to highlight the whole page. Stop that.
Ooh, do I want to go for the evolved guns? Yes. Yes, I do. I absolutely want to try to go for that because... well, you'll see. If you haven't already. Depends on the quality of the hotel, honestly, Quez. Like, there are some places that can justify that because the rooms are just really good. Like, they stay clean. You can rely on them to provide some good atmosphere. It depends on what people are trying to get out of it. Like, if you're just looking for a place to put your head down for the night because you're in town for something like a theme park or whatever, yeah, I get it. I understand why folks wouldn't be willing to pay something like that, but if you imagine a lot of your vacation is just going to be spent in the room as well, yeah, you want it to be really nice. The duration stacks so you can have 10 rune tracers on screen at any given time. Didn't know that one.
Okay.
I don't know. I usually don't take the rune tracer at all because there are more impactful weapons right away. My problem is I have a hard time thinking in the long term in this game. I'm kind of basic in that sense. Most of my runs will include picking up spinach, the attract orb, the book, because why wouldn't you take the tome?
Will it take more than 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes for the stream quality to bottom out?
Good question.
It's now a prediction. You can vote on this.
I mean, new enemies do show, the enemy layouts do change every minute in-game. This is a mechanic. Like, you'll have to deal with new problems every single time that counter at the top flips over, so... We'll call it at the 10-minute mark. We'll see if people are working off of potato quality stream at that point.
Basically. Where's my watch timer? Reset. Set. Start.
Oh, thank goodness that doesn't hurt me, too. I don't really play on the dairy plant much. Treasure chest. Gimme. Get over here. With evolved Bibles, they can't touch you. You need more than the Bible, unfortunately. The Bible's a good keep-away tool. If I get them, the evolved gun is an incredibly good keep-away tool. You'd think the garlic would be a good one. But again, it comes back to... Oh, God, I need to choose now. I knew picking up the clover was a bad idea. Because now I need to decide between whether or not... If I'm going to go for the evolved garlic, I need to pick up Pumarola, which means I won't have room for both the attract orb and the empty tome. Let's just pump up our damage for now. The the combination weapons like the guns and the bird are really, really fun. Because again, they're long-term investments. The fun thing about it is it frees up a slot in your inventory. So you could have just... You could pick up multiple different weapons that all combine and evolve with one another.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Just level after level after level. I wonder if that's something they're going to do eventually. Just all of the different combination weapons can be combined. They... Like, evolved weapons can combine with each other. So you'd have almost like tier 3 weapons at that point. Or is that railroading people's builds a little too much, you think?
It's about having fun. As long as you're having fun, you're doing it right.
Got the cross anyway, so let's go with that. Weirdly enough, the best keep-away tools in this game are things like the cross and the magic wand. They automatically seek out the closest thing to you, and they have knockback, so...
Nice. So when do we get to see the cows?
I don't think we do, honestly. And not unless you count the minotaurs that show up on occasion.
Yes.
One of them's just slowly chasing you with the axe. Where's my fucking wife?
Moo! 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 Still my favorite cow trope from the 90s. Out of all the video game cow tropes I found in the 90s.
There is no cow level.
There is no cow level. I mean, I imagine Minotaur milk would...
Don't expand on that thought. Don't.
That's all the thought I had. The point was to get you to do that.
You've been living with Kevin for too long. It's starting to evolve. You're playing with the idea that everybody thinks you just don't know stuff, but you secretly do.
Oh, yes. I've been doing that for ages, though. And did you just fling a minecart?
Yep.
How'd you do that?
If you hit it with your...
Hit it with something?
Yeah, if you hit it with your weapon enough, it'll fly off in that direction and do... It won't exactly kill everything that it hits, but it will do a significant amount of damage to it.
I really want to expand on that Minotaur thought, but I'm not gonna.
I appreciate it. Oh, there they are. Hi guys, how are y'all doing today? Just passing through? That's fine by me. You keep being you, I'll keep being me.
Yup. Just passing through. Yup.
The lunch bell just hit and all of them are trying to get to the cafeteria before the pizza's all eaten up. think it's like working for Dracula? You think he gives dental?
Oh, absolutely.
That would... No, that's the one health benefit working for him doesn't give. And everybody is just like, it's one of those unspoken things. Like, you can tell in the tone of everybody's voice and their faces, it's like, well, why not?
He kind of has to.
He doesn't have to.
Julio said the same thing.
He's a Lord of Darkness. He doesn't have to do anything.
No, but given that the library of Castlevania contains crap tons of lost knowledge throughout the ages, including a lot of medical and scientific knowledge, I don't know why he wouldn't.
There we go.
Nice.
There's the second gun.
Whoa! How is everything getting magneted to you like that?
I picked up an attract orb. Or the power-up version of that item, not the actual item. That just increases my pickup range. Yes, I want to evolve...
Skullomaniac, huh?
I want to evolve these as soon as possible. I don't need any of those. Yes, more damage. Gun. Armor. Hey. So we don't need to pick this up now off of the map. What, is the frame rate already eating it?
Yeah. A little. The speed's fine, but quality is getting blurry.
So what side gets paid out then? Do we say? We haven't reached like AOL on a like a 0.5K modem yet.
No, not yet, but Twitch might not get to the point that Discord does quite as quickly, you know?
There it is. I was wondering where this thing was hiding out. Alright, I'll get off of that. Woohoo! They're mad that I took that. It kind of changes the game a little bit once you get that map in this area. Because you never even realized, oh, I was just wandering in random directions. I didn't realize there were items I could find on the floor in places.
Hey, that thing... Oh, gosh. The rune tracers bounce off of crap, right?
Yes, they ricochet off of any walls they hit. Which, those walls also include the edge of the screen.
Okay, so ideally, a good place to stand to make ideal use of those would be somewhere where you've got...
In a small corridor type of thing?
Yeah, or at least an area with lots of things for them to bounce off of, like pillars or something, right?
Theoretically, yes. How many times did you level up? It's close to yeah, I'm at 31 right now. 32 now.
Wow. 33. 34.
Things are getting a little dicey right now.
Yeah, and there goes the quality. Of course, 10 seconds here. And,
the scrapped subtitle for this game was Vampire Survivors. Fuck your bitrate.
Yeah. There it is.
It's weird because it looks perfectly fine to me. I'm not suffering any quality issues or slowdown issues. It's just when you try to stream this.
Alright, so how many people are getting really bad pixelation? Show of hands here.
It's fine for me, says Quez. It might just be your computer for some reason. Hey, the new weapon!
Our internet's been acting a little weird lately.
In all caps, no future.
Heh.
So what does this do now?
Ooh.
Whoa! Okay, that's a little more impactful than what came before. They explode now? Now we play in Toho.
Woohoo!
Oh, definitely getting some Mountain of Faith vibes off of all of those firework explosions.
Woohoo!
Which I love that game, so I'm not complaining. I just realized the other big thing about this run. I forgot that the guns need another passive item unto themselves.
Okay. You
I
didn't banish it, did you?
No, I didn't. Thankfully.
good.
I only have the one banish. There's apparently an achievement associated with that, but... Okay, can I evolve anything else right now?
I don't know, but if I were you, I would pick up that treasure chest and then go find an area that has 4 pillars.
There technically is a really good place where the rune tracers are completely overpowered to the point where they can actually kill death. The thing that's supposed to wipe you out once the 30-minute mark hits.
Oh.
There's actually a secret character associated with beating it. I just haven't gotten down to trying that run yet. It's a very specific thing that you have to do, is the problem. Oh, come on, game. Either fill up my cross here or give me the ability to grab tiramisu. There it is. Unfortunately, that does mean we'll have to give up the empty tome for this run, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Thank you. This run is not set in stone yet. We've still got 15 levels left to go before the achievement that unlocks the new area.
I have a question.
Yes?
I forget which Castlevania game it is, but you get these cards, and they influence the way the weapons work.
Why did I do that? Go ahead.
How much more chaotic do you think this game would get if you had that system?
Huh. We might find out, is the thing. Apparently there's a new mechanic called Arcana coming to this game in mid-April. Which, yeah, I'm digging it. From what I'm seeing, it might just be exactly what you're talking about. Because the previews
That's what it
include
was
a lot of tarot cards in it.
I love this. I love this so much.
Like, this game is wearing its influences directly on its sleeve.
Well, yeah. And they never copyrighted any of that crap, so...
I mean, in some places, it does go way out of its way to make sure it's not stepping on any copyright toes. Like the holy water being called Santa water, and that has not been patched out for some reason, which implies that it's intentional. Even the wiki page in the trivia section for this game has nothing on the name. They don't even mention it.
Mm-hmm.
If it might have been a typo or anything like that. So I think the rest of the community is just in the same state of, like,
we don't know, but we also don't care because it's kind of funny.
Not worth wasting brain power on type of deal.
Oh, yeah. Pick your battles. This is not one worth fighting.
Make sure everything's set up for this. Yep. We're good to go on this. As soon as I manage to kill this boss right here, we're gonna see some shenanigans happen with an evolved weapon. Gibby! I think what they were going for, Quez, is they wanted to call it Saint Water, but English wasn't their first language.
I don't care if English isn't their first language. This game is a stroke of genius. I will take typos, misspellings, and grammar boggle. I don't care. As long as the game is fun, I do not care.
Hey, so, you know how the frame rate was bad before?
Yeah, it's about to double down. Hey there, buddy. Making funny noises again.
That's interesting.
Is that a pentagram? Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's just periodically shooting out lasers in all kinds of different directions. And especially because I have the duplicator, it's leaving almost no blind spots in my coverage. I will admit this is one of the rare instances where duration is really good, and I should have thought of this. I thought it was just a natural feature of the weapon that the lasers were constant, but no, it seems like you have to have the Spellbinder if you want that to be a constant thing. For them to just always be there firing at everything that dares to get close to you. Yeah, because this version of the weapon isn't nearly as overpowered. Alright, well, I'm learning things. That's fun. And it did open up another spot, so we could take something else, like a magic wand, maybe. That'll increase my survivability. Though if I just wanted to go for the meme, I could have tried to find the birds again. Have both of the combination weapons in one run.
Sit still. The dog on my lap and he's being a squirmy wormy. Yes, he is.
Oh boy. Hey, I have a request, by the way. You might, and with your newly minted mod privileges, you might want to help me keep an eye on chat. Because I'm going to have a hard time of it.
Yes, you are.
I think Lightning Ring is going to be the last thing that makes this run work.
There is no useless projectile stat. Too true. Alright, fine. You can get down off my lap. Ugh.
Fair enough. That's a lot better just by virtue of making this weapon, like, way, 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 way better than what it is normally. You know, had I thought about it a little harder, I probably would have taken the Fire Rod instead of the Magic Wand, which is not a phrase you will hear me say often in this game, because again, the targets of the Fire Wand are completely random and therefore not nearly as reliable as some other choices, but on that same merit, its evolution item is the spinach, which you almost always want to take in every single run just because damage is king. That flash scared the shit out of me. I thought maybe I had hit 30 minutes when I wasn't looking somehow. Because when you hit 30 minutes, all of the enemies that are in the area will just die immediately and be replaced by death.
How many deaths?
Just one at first, and then every minute that comes along, another one will spawn.
Ooh. Mermen.
The numbers don't lie. You get a post-match, post-mortem, I guess. talking about, like, all of the stats for all your different weapons, and consistently, the evolved form of the Thunder Ring is at the top of those performance charts. It softens up things long before they get to you.
I can see that. Holy cow.
It's not something you would want to make your main weapon. Again, random targets, but the fact that the evolved version sticks around and then arcs to multiple enemies on top of that, especially the way I play, which is pretty much always taking the duplicator in every run. Yeah, that thing is pretty good.
I have a doofy little dog.
I think everyone's dog is at least a little bit doofy. It's part of why we love them so much.
It really is.
Okay, am I ready to go with an evolution? No, I need 2 more Thunder Rings first. It would actually behoove you to hold off on picking up boss chests past the 10-minute mark, because they can evolve a weapon and you only get so many of them. On the plus side, we did just hit level 60, so we won't have to worry about playing this again for that reason.
Oh, goodness. Did you drop your toy off the bed?
There we go.
Did you drop your toy?
Out of my way, jerks! What kind of disco is going on here? Oh, do you want me, Swirl? I have something for you. Do you want me to create the big gay rain build in this game?
Yes.
I want to knock out the...
I don't know what this is, and I want to see it.
It is, it's the loving name that I've given to a very particular combination of items. It's a hard build to pull off, but it is visually stunning, to say the least.
By the way, not to be political or anything, but the disco is a terrible place to panic.
I knew you were joking. I knew you were probably being facetious. Because whenever somebody opens with that phrase, they're usually going to lead it into a joke, but you can't help but be like, uh-oh. Oh no, what are we about to talk about?
I bloody hate politics.
I do too. I still try to watch people like Philip DeFranco and whatnot. I think even if it's one of those acceptable levels of suffering things, it's good to at least know what is going on in the world, I think. To at least be aware of the situation. You don't have to, like, the catch is you can't trick yourself into thinking that it's your problem to fix everything that's wrong in the world around you. But knowing what's going on out there, I think will enrich your life somewhat. Being able to have conversations with people about the current state of affairs, because there are some folks out there, and they might be some people that you know, who this is affecting them more than others. It'd be nice to be able to emphasize with them and offer some insight. That's my 2 cents, anyway. We evolved all the weapons we're going to in this run? I believe so, because I don't have the Empty Tome or the Pumarola, and they're not on the map. So now it's just a matter of seeing if we can survive for another 7.5 minutes. I'm breathing into your mic, by the way.
Sorry.
I have a maxed out Clover, and we haven't gotten a bonus chest yet.
Did I forget to do something? Nope, I Okay, we're good.
I just noticed all of the explosions for the no future item have a little like a color bars thing. You know, when a TV service isn't exactly working properly. Hey, here are those minotaurs I was talking about, by the way.
No.
Excuse me, sir. Can I interest you in our latest dairy products? I'd like to talk to you about some protein shakes that we've been working very hard on.
Oh my gosh.
Say it with me, folks. I am so glad I am not on the quality assurance team at the Minotaur farm.
Ah, so you did read that thing I sent you.
Yeah, I sent you a response to that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think
Just
it was
letting
already
you
in
know,
bed when
yeah,
you
that
sent
was
it.
actually really funny. So for those of you in the chat who are wondering what the hell we're on about,
I can share it.
Icicle sent me an image not too long ago that was when you have an I hate my job day. And this was relevant to me, and I think it might be great for some of you guys too. So here it is. When you have an I hate my job day, try this out. Stop at your pharmacy, go to the thermometer section and purchase a rectal thermometer made by Johnson & Johnson. Be very sure you get this brand. Johnson & Johnson, remember. When you get home, lock your doors, draw the curtains, and disconnect the phone so you will not be disturbed. Change into comfortable clothing and sit in your favorite chair. Open the package and remove the thermometer. Then, carefully place it on a table or a surface so that it will not become chipped or broken. Now the fun part begins. Take out the literature from the box and read it carefully. You will notice that in small print there is a statement. Every rectal thermometer made by Johnson & Johnson is personally tested and then sanitized. Now, close your eyes and repeat out loud 5 times, I am so glad I do not work in the thermometer quality control department at Johnson & Johnson. Laugh, damn you. I thought it was funny.
It's hilarious. I just muted myself so I didn't deafen everyone giggling again.
Oh no!
I need you to read this. On maps with items on the ground, you can pick them up after you get all your item slots filled, and they still give them to you. Yes! I did know about that. That is the only way to currently break the item limit, as it were. So there is a little bit of planning involved with that. I just haven't picked up this game in a little while, so I didn't think, oh, I can just pick up the empty tome and then go for the attract orb or the armor or something like that. But I greatly appreciate you putting that there. That is a great trick. It is an advanced trick. You have to be good enough at the game to survive that long, but if you can pull it off, oh man, you will achieve levels of power that the balancing did not account for in this game.
Indeed.
Oh boy. Things are getting a little dicey here.
Are they ever? Those are big armors.
Yep, and they're taking a lot of hits to kill, too. The bosses are the scary part in any run. They just take so much damage, and they don't suffer any knockback, practically, is the problem. This is people's reaction to the meme. I love reading chat. I love sharing things with you guys. One of these days, I just want to do a hangout stream with y'all. We could talk about life, the universe, and everything. What's a good day for you guys?
The 42nd of February.
All right.
You said the life, universe, and everything.
40. Hang on a second. One moment. Because you've got me curious now.
No, February doesn't have anything to do with it.
Hold. I need to do math.
Okay.
So, March 14th then. That is technically the 42nd of February.
Mm.
Well, if that were the case, unfortunately, we're going to have to wait another year for it to roll back around, and I don't want to wait that long. The motivation will be well and truly gone by that point, so pick a different time.
Chat, help me out here. I'm bad with times.
I was mostly asking them anyway, because it's mostly hanging out with them, too. I mean, it would be amazing if I had a co-host. Oh, yeah! After this run is over, I have a thing I want to share with you guys. Speaking of doing weird things on stream for content purposes, I picked up a little thing while I was at the store doing my grocery shopping today. Alongside deciding I was going to eat well again for the first time in about a month, I realized, hey, there's something on shelf that I've been recommended by people that I know. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. Did they nerf the bonus chests? I have a maxed out luck stat normally, and I've got a fully powered clover, and it's just none of them, not a single one, has wanted to give me anything. Come on, can we reach the 30-minute mark on our first playthrough here? On stream?
One can only hope.
I wonder if this is one of those runs where I could just sit perfectly still and nothing will ever get to me at this point.
Let's find out, shall we?
Oh, we might have to. Here come the beefy lads.
Yeah, and I don't. Oh, it's gotta. Oh.
Yep. That's
Nope.
Oh wait, I forgot I have tiramisu.
Yay!
Whoop.
Why did you not take the floor chicken?
A little focused on not dying here at the moment.
He was paused!
Well, I'm,
Yep.
We got one more chance.
Hit rate has,
We got one more chance. We got one more chance. And that's also a wall.
Oh,
No,
well.
even floor chicken couldn't save me on that one.
I love that they just call it floor chicken. Because it's colloquially known as wall chicken in Castlevania.
In the Castlevania community, yeah. Max projectile starts with evolved Santa Water Bibles. Max projectile stats with evolved Santa Water Bibles and Magic Wand is really freaking good. Yeah, La Bora, I think it's called. That's the other big damage dealer I've noticed. That and the Thunder Loop. Okay, so here's all the things we unlocked. New character, new area, and we got the ability to do the second banish. And we just got 500 coins to help us buy that new stat. So, let's power up here. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Okay. Is there anything else I want to put money into? Or do I just want to save up for the revival, finally? It's almost 50,000 coins at this point because I bought everything else first, but I like this build I've got. 2 rerolls, 2 banishes, all the money, growth, The bonus projectile. I didn't take recovery, though, for the longest time, because I recognized the big stats were going to be amount and cooldown, and then just pumping everything into greed here, because that was just going to help me scale faster and unlock everything else a lot quicker. It would save me time in the long run. So it feels like cheating having health recovery at this point, because I got used to not having any of it. Just dodging around everything and every hit being super meaningful, because it's not very easy to heal in this game without that or the Pumarola. If you use up your tiramisu after you evolve the wings. You can evolve the wings? What?
You have to have tiramisu to evolve the wings?
No, the guns. You need tiramisu to evolve the guns.
Oh.
Yeah, if you use it up, you can get another item. Right, because it's not in your inventory anymore, because you ate all of it.
But tiramisu is so delicious.
Alright, we're going to take a small break here, by the way, because I have a special little something. Are you familiar with the new product that PepsiCo has put out?
Oh no, what did they do?
I have in front of me a Nitro Pepsi.
Ugh, that doesn't even sound good.
So basically, this has been brewed with... It's kind of brewed in the same way that beer is. It's designed to have that giant foamy head at the top of it. It's also got more caffeine in it than a Mountain Dew does.
Yeah, which is why I said that doesn't sound good at all.
The instructions on the front are chill can, pour hard, and admire and enjoy. So reading that alone, I figure, okay, clearly this is the pretentious asshole drink, so I just need to drink this out of a wine glass.
You didn't.
Oh man, that thing is angry. Ah!
He did. I still wish they would partner with Fallout to make a Nuka-Cola.
Crisis averted. I kept it from going everywhere.
I really wish they would actually. Because it would sell pretty well.
Alright, I've got a glass right in front of me. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that is one of the smoothest drinks I've ever had. Yes, this is far superior to any other Pepsi out there, I think. I just think this completely invalidates the need for any other soda. This is all the caffeine you could possibly need to get through your day.
Ugh, you sound so pretentious. Like,
oh jeez, there's like I'm finding soda in places I didn't realize it was now. It's all over my armrest. Ah man, this is like one of the good steel case chairs too. Come on.
do we need to take a break while you go get some paper towels? 'Cause we can do
No,
that.
I used my
No,
shirt.
no.
We're good.
Ew.
Listen, I'm not
I know.
a
I've met you. I know.
I do feel like Dracula myself here, though, with my wine glass, because you can't see it, but I am holding it between my middle and ring fingers, like underneath the curved part
Say
of the wine glass.
Say it.
Who is a woman?
What?
You said say the line.
That's not the... Shut up.
Why is a no, wait. I was gonna say why is a non-binary, but that sounds a little insensitive.
I mean, I've had the question myself, and then I decided that the answer didn't really matter.
It makes sense. It makes sense to the people it makes sense to. It's what makes
Precisely.
them happy, and that's the important part.
Yes, all I ask is that they give me a couple weeks to get used to it because I will screw it up a
Didn't
lot at
Bethesda make
first.
some Nuka-Cola bottles as a promotion once upon a time? They
They
did,
did.
and they were terrible.
They were plastic covers.
And then there were people on Etsy who completely showed them up for about half the price, so that was embarrassing for everybody involved.
Well, it was embarrassing for everyone involved with Bethesda's crapshoot, but yeah, no.
We need Vampire Survivors on the Switch. Apparently, they are moving the entirety of the game over to a new engine to facilitate porting to consoles much more easily. Like, the
Yay!
amount of attention this game got is incredible. It brought in so much money for them to be able to hire on new team members and whatnot. I'm super happy for them because this game is great. Yo, not gonna lie though, this is really smooth. Like, maybe it's because I got the vanilla version, like vanilla Pepsi, but like that is a really easy drink. I also imagine this would be a really nice mixer as well if you wanted to put this in a cocktail or something. That's good. I like that. I'm glad I made this choice. Of course, my sound booth is going to be sticky now for the next 4 years, but
I told you, if you need to take a break and go clean it up.
hey, you know what I need to go with this drink? Speaking of cocktail,
Oh, what did you get?
I need to. Well, the roommates actually gave these to me. So one of the roommates is a big fan of everything bagels. So they saw something on the shelf that was everything flavored pretzel crisps.
Oh,
So it's got like
gross.
salt, pepper, sesame seeds, garlic, that kind of thing.
And onion.
She wasn't a big fan of them. I think it's really good.
Well, at least it's not what I thought when you told me you got an interesting and unusual snack earlier.
No, the snack was the Nitro Pepsi. Somebody told me this was a really good thing to try out. It wasn't the roommates, apparently, though. That might just have been a conversation I completely blanked on. My mind invented the scenario. Sorry, I'm trying my best not to just crunch directly into everybody's ears.
I mean, that is not something that has ever really bothered me. Unless I'm on the phone. In which case, I am being professional. You should be professional. Stop chomping in my ear. Like, we are at work. A little bit of decorum, please.
I could just pull a Danny Sexbang and be like, oh, that's some fucking good pretzel.
Rimworld? You know what I want.
I've heard of this game. I know it's it's kind of like Dwarf Fortress, except not nearly as impenetrable.
Or chaotic.
No, it's just as chaotic. Go ask Vinny
know.
from Vinesauce if you want to know about that. He literally had what he does and what you should do. The best way to play RimWorld or Dwarf Fortress is to name all of the colonists after people that you know, or like famous figures from TV or the like internet memes or whatever. Two of his characters were Scoot, this little duck character from Animal Crossing, and Miku Hatsune. Miku was the doctor, and she was performing a small operation on Scoot. I think he had like some muscle weakness or something.
Why would you need to... Never mind.
And in order to treat it, she wanted to... what do they call it in that game? Smoke leaf?
Smoke leaf?
It's very clearly weed.
Obviously.
So
the name implies that.
She tried to treat his headache by giving him a blunt. and she failed the roll, so it immediately gave him cancer. Not even once. That game is so great. I love watching people play RimWorld because I want to play more games like that where shenanigans are just the name of the game. Just games where funny things happen naturally. Dark Lord put it best. Harvest organs and sell them for drugs. Yeah, that's RimWorld, all right. Best $1.50 I've spent in a while. All right. Let's start up another run here, shall we? What do we have left to unlock? All right. We need to reach level 100 with our new character, Bianca Ramba. And is there anything else we can stack with that? We need to find the Sorceress's Tears, which, if I had to guess, that's probably going to be a question mark on the new map. We need to go to that spot and find the new item. And last but not least, we have to beat the boss in the new area. If we're lucky, we'll be able to do all of those in a single run. So what's the deal with the new character? Gets more projectiles every 20 levels, max +3. So it's another one of these, like, silly characters. Like Mortaccio, Yada Cavallo. Huh. I could have sworn there was another character called Bianca. Ramba, huh? Also, this person seems to have a weapon unique to them. I'm going to do one run just to get used to their particular functionality, and then we'll go for the tower, I think. Because I need to know how this thing functions so that I can handle myself. What? 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 I didn't expect that. I have weaponized mine carts. By the way, that is the downside to choosing the pentagram weapon in this game. When they say it destroys everything on the screen, they mean everything. Oh god, the firing rate on this thing is horrendous. I am definitely going to need the tome for this character as soon as possible. I would love an update where all of the joke weapons evolve, like the bone that Mortaccio gets or the cherry bombs that Yada Cavallo has. What is this item even called that this character has? I tend to use the term they when referring to most of these characters because it's really hard to tell from the sprite alone.
Yeah, because it's a sprite. Except for the one that's obviously supposed to be, son of Dracula. Why am I spacing out? Alucard. Except for the one that's obviously a rip of Alucard. And even then, Alucard's got long hair. Are you shooting minecarts?
Yes, you did it. That's what I was freaking out about at the beginning of this run.
Okay. I didn't realize those are coming from you. I thought...
They were just parts of the environment? No, that's
yeah.
me. That's this character's unique weapon.
So this is the Lucky Ghost, then?
I suppose so.
You sure it's not Minor 49er?
The Minor 49er.
It's like the least scary name of anything ever.
Wasn't that like the third episode of Scooby-Doo?
Yes, it was.
I remember the first one. I remember the first one was them in the museum. and Shaggy displaying his one and only use of throwing his voice. Did they ever bring that back in anything?
Once. And I'll be darned if I remember when. I just remember it involves Scrappy-Doo.
You know what? I think I'm actually gonna go for the candelabra in this run. This is gonna be one of the items I'm gonna pick up. Oh man, that's a lot of items. Okay, I need to think about how I'm gonna handle this character. The reason I went for the pentagram is because we are definitely gonna be picking up the crown in this run. Because one of our achievements is to get this character up to level 100, so we need to power level them as quickly as possible. The other big thing, so the crown for the pentagram, the attract orb, which means we're going to be picking up the holy water eventually. We have a free space for a passive item because the joke weapons cannot be evolved.
Aw, man.
Did you get the lucky ghost? I have not yet. I know, like, you have to put in a particular cheat code, and the relevance of that, of what the command is that this cheat code is from Symphony of the Night. It's from one of the Castlevania games.
I think I might have that code.
I think it actually was Symphony of the Night. It's the one that lowers all of your base stats but gives you insane luck.
Yeah. I have it written down. I have all of them written down around here somewhere.
Why did I not take garlic there?
I don't know. Why didn't you not take garlic there?
I got tunnel visioned. You know how my brain works sometimes. My mind just commits itself to a course of action and decides,
And
yeah,
then
we're...
you can't.
Yeah, I forget that there are other options, and my brain just blanks and doesn't even consider the virtues of them.
Yeah, well, my brain works similarly to yours in that regard. Yeah, if you've got the code on hand, that'd be great, because, I
mean, it's
found my
on the
video game
wiki. I could
binder.
definitely look it up if I wanted.
Yeah. It's in my video game binder, and my video game binder is buried, and I really don't want to move the stack it's buried behind, because, I don't want to deafen you all with my screams when it collapses on me.
And Icicle was never seen again.
Dude, are you trying to dig a hole in my bed? Are you being a dingus? There, is that what you wanted?
You realize now he's gonna keep doing that because it gets him attention.
I mean, it took him forever just to realize that doing that on a door gets us to open it for him.
Mhm.
So,
What you're saying is this dog's not smart.
no.
As dogs tend not to be.
I mean, as far as average dog intelligence goes, his is not up there. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's looking for his toy. He left it in the other room.
I think what I need to do during this run is I need to start walking my way over to the spinach so that as soon as I hit all of my passive items, I can just pick them up immediately and go over the limit.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
So the only downside to doing this, though, is you tend to get less experience when you're traveling somewhere. Because most of the, for one reason or another, most of the enemies that you manage to kill are all going to be behind you.
Ah.
So you kind of want to save it for after you've leveled up a little bit. Uh-oh. We just stepped into a fairy circle. Get out of my way. Good thing that does so much damage. Max
Get
projectile
max-
speed and size for Fast and Furious carts. Yeah, that was part of the plan. I just need to remember what the other items are. Projectile speed and size. So area, projectile speed would be the bracer. And then the other one I want is definitely the empty tome, because we've got the magic wand already. So that's all of my passive items right there. This is the hard part of the pentagram. This thing is going to cost you some treasure chests eventually. Because when they say everything, they mean everything. You are going to lose some you are going to lose some free treasure to this thing eventually, but it's I wouldn't say it's 100% worth it once you get to the evolution, but it is kind of cool what they end up doing with that. Bianca Kart, Tokyo Drift. As a thing that just entered my mind. By the way, I was trying to tell the Fortnite group earlier about this. Guys, I'm still playing Fortnite. The 2 weeks of it that we did, it helped me realize, oh, this game's actually really fun, because all of the people I know that play it really enjoy it as is, and that's kind of rubbed off on me. And of course, they had that update not too long ago where they introduced a no building mode. And you'd think playing in that mode by itself would make it fun now. And it kind of did there for like a week. But then it made the game fun again in a different way. Because now all of the tryhards have funneled into the no building mode, which means you have a chance of actually getting some victories in the normal game now. What I'm saying is there's never been a better time to hop in. Like, the new season just started if you want to give it a go.
I did. And it's rather fun.
Also, one of the items you can pick up in the shop right now is the Diamond Pony from Borderlands. And, yeah, I'd recommend that.
Hot Stallion! Of course I remember his name.
Duration wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, but it's not on the field, unfortunately. There wouldn't be any room to go alongside with what you've already suggested. Speed would be nice, because then they could bounce back and forth a lot faster. I think the cut duration would be great. I think we're going to go speed and duration. Yeah, I think those are going to be the ones, because those are going to make our carts better. Size, unfortunately, I don't think there's room for that one. It'd be funny just seeing these titanic carts all over the screen, but...
That would be hilarious.
What do you think? Should we go functional or funny this run?
Funny!
Your wish is my command. Alright. That's projectile speed. I'm gonna go for... Okay, so what would be... Yeah, okay, speed. I need to look this up, by the way. I have the chart of all the evolutions in front of me. What's the complementary item for the bracer? The knife? Oh, the knife. Right, the dedicated, I'm gonna walk in this particular direction now, and I defy you to stop me item. I love when a weapon just cuts through one of those bat swarms like that and leaves this gigantic trail of experience. It's so satisfying. Especially because by the pint they start showing up. By the By the point they start appearing, you've leveled up a bit, so you can actually, you have weapons strong enough to do that. Come on, mate. Alright.
Once I get her, I will spec projectiles to see how stupid it can get. I look forward to seeing this. More minecarts!
I think I've already got a maxed out duplicator, so yeah, that's as many minecarts as we're gonna get.
Okay, then make them huge.
Will do. I just need to live for long enough to get to that point. I will say this, one of my favorite items in this game isn't exactly exciting, but it does work. It's called the Laurel, and its only purpose, you can't evolve it, not yet anyway, but its only purpose is to make sure you take less damage. It will eat some hits and give you some invincibility frames.
Nice.
On top of that, it will literally save your life in a lot of situations.
Have the cards gotten bigger?
A tiny bit. Remember, it's only 10% per level of that item that I get, so it's gonna take us a little while to get to the funny part. Oh, that helps. It didn't eat the boss, unfortunately.
Too bad. Eat most of everything,
let's not
though.
level that up yet. Not yet. Oh, thank goodness. Some help.
Woo! If I can get help setting up OBS, I will record any results and post them in Discord.
Much appreciated.
Hey, Coops, can you help Dark Lord set up OBS so he can record ridiculousness in this game?
OBS is remarkably simple to set up.
Why?
And there's plenty of YouTube tutorials you can work with. Alright, now. What's the one for the candelabra? It's the axe. That's another weapon I don't use a whole lot. Well, we're definitely not gonna need the Bible, so how about we just get rid of that? We're not gonna be picking up duration, sadly, in this run.
Probably not.
Oh, why did I do that? Oh, that wasn't smart. It's not a good idea for you to close the loop, as it were, when you have enemies coming in. Just give them a chance to corner you between the bodies.
You know, this is pretty strong flowers.
Oh, yeah, those things take a lot of damage.
Yeah, they do.
Might as well also do this. Lower the options that are given to you whenever you level up. The cart's maxed out? No, they're not. They've still got 2 upgrades. Thankfully, an area upgrade was offered in the carts just from leveling them up normally. Oh, that was not a good idea. My money.
It's alright, Wario. There will be more.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness, Gibby. Okay.
Woo!
We really need to get some stopping power here. Base speed up by 50%. Okay, cool. That'll help.
You be slow.
XP gain. Yes, please. Not XP grain. That's a different item in another game. That's the really shitty Dark Souls clone. The things that you just hoard onto until you're about 1,000 souls off of any particular level. So basically, it's really risky and difficult to get experience in Dark Souls games. But
Yeah, I know.
there's always some little item like a warrior's soul or something that just hangs out in your inventory. And crucially, you don't lose those on death. So they're a way to
Really?
they're a way to either get back onto your feet after you die, or if you find yourself at a bonfire and you just need that amount of souls for your next level up, you can just pop one of those and skip up to the next level right there while you're in a safe zone.
I see. That's useful.
It is, incredibly.
Imagine unlocking these and getting them on Skelebro.
Thank goodness. Oh, that might be a boss chest. We might have an evolved pentagram now, which
Woo!
I love the reference that they have for this.
Do tell. Don't keep me in suspense, man.
The gorgeous moon generates extra gems and gathers all of them.
Ooh.
Hang on, I've got a present for chat here that I'm looking up. Ignore that.
Raggio di luna che rendi la notte romantica.
For like the one person out there who gets that joke, you're welcome. I should probably explain that. That's a little obtuse even for me. So what I just played was a sample from the Italian Sailor Moon theme song. And funnily enough, the character who has the pentagram by default in this game, the one that is very clearly a magical girl,
Mm-hmm.
her name is the name of the woman who sings that song. So it all comes full circle, you see.
Does that say Canada Labrador?
Yeah. Yes, it does. That's another example of this game just being a little wacky.
Hey. Run with it, bro.
You can now evolve weapons on any chest, even before the 10-minute mark. Amazing.
Nice.
So you could just rush one particular weapon. That's cool. Hit him with one of these. Here we go. I think this build's starting to make sense now. All I need now is the Santa water. This is your daily reminder that that is indeed, in fact, the official name for that weapon for some reason. What was the last passive item I was going to pick up again? We've got projectile speed and area. Duplicator, attract orb, more experience for the gorgeous moon. Oh, right, the empty tome. The empty tome hasn't been offered to me in a while, I've noticed. What's up with that? Did they make that significantly rarer for some reason?
Maybe.
Bow. Reroll. Thank you.
More projectiles. More XP gain.
Oh, yeah.
Woo.
No!
Did you just pick up the rune tracer?
Yeah, worse. I knew that was a risky maneuver, but I didn't have a choice.
Oh well. Let's
All right.
go again.
Well, now
Let's
I know
go
how,
again.
now I know how the character works. So, but I haven't been to the Gallo Tower yet. What would be a good place to boost up this character? I gotta tell you, when I want to win a run, I always go to the inlaid library.
Yeah?
Oh, right, the code. The codes, Jesse. The codes. X-X LVIQ. Okay.
1VIIQ.
This is on the title screen, right? 1VIQ. Did I do it?
X-X
1VIQ.
IIQ.
VIIQ. Okay. Aha! I think we got it.
Let's find out.
Yep, there he
Check
is,
your unlocks.
X dash.
Nice.
Oh my god, this character starts with ebony wings. Oh no.
Is that really terrible?
You have almost no control over where this weapon's gonna fire.
Alright.
Look at those stats.
At least he's lucky.
Minus 50% projectile speed. But 130% luck.
Woo!
Screw it. I was building up the inlaid library. Let's do this. And I know we're going to find the empty tome on this one because, look, it's right there.
Yep.
Oh, good. Let's just die immediately. An exploding ghost. Give me a good weapon. Well, that's a start. That didn't happen. Shut up. All right, let's try this character for the first time ever, everybody.
Ah, I'm being attacked by kisses. Ah, beard.
I knew that was coming.
Well,
Oh my god.
unlocked new character.
Oh my god. I understand now.
Vampire
pro-
Survivors.
This is just Smash TV.
What?
Smash TV, the old Genesis game.
No, I don't
Also a
recall
Super
that.
Nintendo
But isn't
game.
it great?
How the hell are you like 3 years older than me? Like, don't get me.
Because I didn't get any video games at all until I was 11.
Sounds like better.
Get out of here.
Okay. What am I gonna do with this character?
Uh,
I need only the cream of the crop, the best of the best. I need this character to give me the garlic. Come on. Mother... Father... Wait. I don't want to waste a banish on this. The Laurel is gonna help me out as this character. It's not gonna fix our damage deficiency problem right now.
This seems like a really good place to use the room tracer. There are boxy areas.
Oh, it is. For more reasons than you know. Remember that trick I said about being able to kill death using the rune tracer? It is in this level that happens.
Ah.
Okay, thank you.
So are you gonna pick it up? Or...
No, not this run. It's a very specific thing you need to do. You need to play as a very specific character, you need to start that run a very specific way, and you have to use a glitch, pretty much, in order to pull it off.
That seems... excessive.
It's a heck of a process, but if you manage to kill death, you do unlock a character, so...
Huh. My first video game I ever played was, I think, Tomb Raider 2, the one with the Midas hand, and, Duke Nukem 3D. Because...
Really?
Yes, because my grandpa, my mom's dad, got annoyed with me not leaving him alone, and basically put me on a computer to shut me up. And it
Yep.
worked. Didn't hear another peep out of me the entire afternoon.
Piece of cake.
Mm-hmm. I think my favorite
Your
one is,
parents
what are we
better
waiting
not be
around
using
for?
me as a babysitter.
It was, what are we waiting around for? Christmas? Ooh, sparkly.
Damn. Look at these enemies.
Yeah. He at least had the profanity filter on it turned on, so... Actually, there was an option to not have him say anything. I found out how to turn that off. I never repeated anything he said, but he also didn't say anything too bad, so...
Where the hell is Pichone? I don't think the other bird's even been offered to us yet.
Uh-uh.
I'd rather have had garlic. The Song of Mana is an area denial tool of sorts. It's not constant, but it's good. Size and duration on song is funny. Oh, you mean the frame rate killing build. The thing that will turn your graphics card into a white hot sheet of molten lava.
Yep.
It got so bad, they actually had to introduce an option into the game launcher that's just like, hey, do you want to tone down the Song of Mana a little bit?
Yep.
So that it's not that. So it doesn't just make your computer explode on its own.
Is that the sparkly thing that you have going there?
Yes, that is the song.
What does it sound like?
It actually does change the music to something a little more exciting. It's also the signature weapon of the first unlockable character via the coffins in the game. So it has a special place in my heart because of that. I love the running gag in Vampire Survivors that all of these characters are just desperately trying to find a vampire to kill, and they end up destroying everything but one. Because every coffin you find in the game, you crack it open, the screen goes black as it fills with this shadowy darkness-like substance. And then you get the message, sorry, whatever character you're playing as, but the vampire is in another coffin. Points for being classic, but also fuck you.
Yes.
I'm surprised it doesn't start playing Dog's song whenever it does that. Beep, 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 beep.
Just about.
Get dogged on. Can you imagine, like Dracula doesn't see the Belmont coming for some reason. So they get up to his room and he was in the middle of doing something. Like he's still in the bathrobe. He's got the he's got the toothbrush like halfway in his mouth. He's like, oh fuck, give me a second. Hold on.
Yes. Just sitting there on the toilet gives you an irritating glare from the top of the newspaper. Excuse me, could you wait a minute, please?
Richter! Personal privacy, man.
Yeah. You're a monster! Monsters don't deserve personal privacy! Have at thee!
Whenever he teleports, he takes the toilet with him.
Yes!
Instead of shooting fireballs, he just turns around and you hear the fart noise.
I want to see someone make this now! I'm sure I could probably get someone to do it for me too, but
Oh my goodness.
yeah, it's like the biggest, most complex lock, the hardest to get you placed in the entirety of Castlevania. It's his bathroom.
Oh. Here on the
Hey,
what
you know,
Here on the Whatthefnu channel, we have fun sometimes.
we have way too much fun sometimes. It's great. Is the piano also a monster?
Oh no, that's only Mario is afraid of pianos.
For good reason.
Mario, what things are you afraid of? Heights, spiders, and pianos. Why pianos? Just slowly zooms in on his face. You
Yeah,
hear the
I start to-
clanging sound slowly fade in.
Yep.
I never. Okay, so
The
maybe.
first time I triggered that thing, I about hit the ceiling. And while I didn't actually hit the
Is
ceiling,
it just
I did
because you
trip
weren't
over-
expecting it?
Yes,
maybe
I had
my-
no idea.
So maybe my problem was just that maybe somebody spoiled it for me, because I never had that moment as a kid. I don't get why people were so freaked out about that thing. There we go. The character with 130% luck. They better give me every chest being a lucky chest.
Ooh, you get 3 items?
You think Overnight would be mad if I left him a bunch of towels to
Huh?
fold? Probably. Sorry, Quez.
Nothing-
I don't mean to add to your workload, but it's just like, why go up against the grain? I know it sucks, but
Yeah, Dark Lord makes a good point. Kids' introduction to mimics. That piano.
that's a good one. I'll take that. It certainly wasn't Electrode, god damn it, but it should have been.
Although Electrode technically was in that game, he just didn't, he just wasn't red and white.
Electrode is a legitimately cool concept. That should have been good. But if... Are you serious? What the hell is... What?
What did you just pick up, and why are you spitting fire?
Okay, for that's a normal power-up in this game. The problem
Okay.
is that fire is supposed to stretch all the way across the screen. This character's stats just suck so bad
I don't see why not.
that it's like 2 feet in front of
Yeah.
his face.
Coops is coming.
Oh, nice. I am knee-deep in the game. Could you invite him into
I
the
will
call?
invite him. Just have to wait for him to. Alright. I already have a group of his people. You sure you want to create it? Yes, I'm sure. Okay.
I mean, I can move over to the other group if you want to. Save you the trouble.
But why though?
Hello, I have a moral quandary for you.
Okay.
Is it worse to orgasm when you fart or fart when you orgasm?
Probably the first, because at least you have a sense of control over the second one. At least you can warn somebody beforehand. It's not just like you're done eating. Like people are like, "Where do you want to go to eat today?" I don't know. Taco Bell sounds really good. Hey, Coops, what do you think of Taco Bell? No, I don't like it. Oh, come on, man. It's no,
I would
it
never
doesn't.
say I don't like it.
It doesn't agree with me.
Well, no, not gonna be doing that later.
What, porkin'?
Huh?
Porkin'.
Porkin? What's
Porkin'.
porkin?
Porkin' means banging.
It's a recurring character in our D&D campaigns.
Porkin? Does he have a friend named Beans?
Okay, so Porkins was this character that one of my roommates was running in a tabletop campaign. He was an utterly unlikable bastard, but despite that, the roles he got were really, really good. So he got away with everything. That dude was a lord that owned land. He had a small fortune and royalty in his debt, and he was a scumbag. It got to the point where right at the end, the entire party tried to kill him, and he flattened them. So now
Wow.
Porkins lives on in infamy. He is, like, every single universe we've ever run has a Porkins in it. Sometimes, most of the times he's a bastard. Sometimes he's a good guy, just to throw the party off and make sure they don't immediately try to stab him as soon as they see him, but... that is the legacy of that character. It got to the point where I decided, okay, how do I take this to its logical conclusion? I had a campaign where they ended up in a room with, like, a town guard who was clearly, like, not above bar. It had, like, a noble in there, all kinds of these different characters. And I just looked at the group and I said, you have encountered the Council of Porkins. Just different versions of him from throughout the multiverse. And that ended up being this huge, like, session-long boss fight as they unraveled this group and tried to figure out how do we kill them all. I don't think I've got the power that I need to pull off this run. I'm not gonna lie. Trapdoor spinach.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Again.
Oh no.
What's up?
Computer's crashing.
Your computer's been crashing a lot. You should get that checked out.
Shut up.
He's not wrong.
Can't afford to.
No, that's gonna change here soon, right?
Yes.
Because of the new employment situation.
Slowly getting better. I gotta pay off Bicycle's mom.
Ah, fair enough. There we go. Damage is maxed out for this character.
That was a tense little session right there. I forgot to breathe.
I'm annoyed.
What's up?
Why?
It's crashing in the middle of my Civ 6 game that took forever to load.
Are you
I would-
freaking serious?
Yeah, I was trying to found my religion, which is Judaism, by the way.
Oh,
I'm playing
Hey,
Japanese
I
Jews.
randomly.
I call them the Jupanese.
can we make that joke on Twitch?
I'm like, my heritage. Yeah, no, I can make that joke.
I don't know anymore. I have to err so far on the side of caution with this website sometimes, it feels like.
Fair.
Game, I'm gonna flip a bitch if you don't give me the second bird soon.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart my computer.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck. I have maxed out Ebony Wings before a single Pichone has even shown up as an option for me to take in the level up screens. This game is balanced.
I can't tell. Is that sarcasm?
It's just something I notice. Like, a lot of the really high-end roguelikes, like Hades and whatnot, they will usually have systems in place that recognize, oh, this player is going for a very specific kind of build this run. We'll slowly but surely give them more items that complement that build because the synergies are where it's at. The synergies are fun. They're where you will get most of your power and momentum from in these games. So when something doesn't have that, like Ring of Pain, you really, really feel its absence. Like, Isaac does that, Hades does that, Slay the Spire really does that.
Right. Well, I need to go do a thing. So I shall be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Miss you.
There you are. Glory, glory, hallelujah. We finally found it. We got both birds.
Birds.
I know I say this every update for Fortnite. I really hope the Peter Griffin thing is real this time.
I'm an idiot.
No, you got a specific sense of humor that has come to you over all of the personal experiences you've had in your life.
I just watch Family Guy a lot. This is not a way to live, dude. But yeah, I think I might have to refound my religion in Civ 6.
I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Ooh, that's a wave of nonsense I wasn't expecting for some reason.
But dude, when are we gonna have a stream day where we just, like, we start at 9 a.m. and then we play through in a marathon mode of Civ 6?
Is that a thing you actually want to do, or are you just memeing? Because I'd be
I
up for
could.
it.
I could do it, but, like, we would need to be, like...
Because the Civilization community is really small, but really dedicated, so... It'd be really cool to meet some of those folks and see if they show up for the show. Orb. Not gonna pick up Skullomaniac yet, but it will be... It is a thing that will happen eventually in this run. Okay. Start. Let's max that out first. Okay, I think this run is gonna live, folks. I think we might actually be able to pull off a win with this character. Yeah! Give me Labora! Okay, can we evolve anything else right now? Not yet. That is gonna make a significant dent in these oncoming hordes.
Love the character intros that they do for each general in Civ.
Just telling you, like, who they are and what they're about type of thing.
Yeah. It is just, like, it's so dope.
find a lot of the fun in video games comes from the personality. The characters and whatnot. And the more character those characters have, the better. And again, that's just writing advice in general, isn't it? Yeah, try to make the people you're writing about feel like real people. Like they have a place in the world and they're worth telling stories about, right? Careful when asking an RNG-based game to give you the bird. Fair point. Fair point. Can talk about something positive if you want. You know what? Sure. It's always good to have good vibes around here. I would not be opposed. Picking up those sweet vibrations.
I don't know why I'm like this.
Because you want to be. Nothing wrong with that.
Sounded like you were gonna go into a new metal song.
Why'd you leave the kids up on the table? Come on, game, give me the duplicator already. We've got almost all the pieces of the puzzle for this. Although, area would be really funny now that we've got the song. Just cover the entire screen in this nonsense. It's worth it to do that right now. I love how so much of this game has just got the vibe of, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Make way. I don't think I've cracked this joke on stream yet, but I joke to everybody about this game, like, none of these enemies want to kill you because you're threatening to take down the vampire that employs them. Especially if you're, like, playing as Poe or using the garlic. You just smell so bad that you immediately aggro everything within a 10-mile radius as soon as you enter the castle. Welcome back.
Welcome back, beautiful.
Did you remember to wash your hands?
Of course I remember to wash my hands.
Did you remember?
Seriously?
Yeah.
I even use soap.
Even you soap.
Yeah. Yes, that is part of the washing process. I'm glad you clarified.
No, it's a joke in my family.
Okay.
Mom's little brother always used to be in a rush to do everything, And one of the things he would do is skip the soap. so
I
so it just became a running gag in the family to whenever you tell someone to wash their hands, you would say with soap.
just reminds me of that thread that Coops showed me a while back. The one of, like, disgusting kid habits. Do you remember this? I think it was the Hat in Time Reddit group.
Might have been.
Where everybody was trying to figure out, okay, so what's that one disgusting kid habit that Hat Kid has? And some people were, like, completely ignoring the 5-second rule.
I mean, technically, the 5-second rule isn't even...
It's not even a thing. As soon as that food touches the ground, it's gonna get germs on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't
They
make it
don't
better or
wait.
worse. Look at this. Look at how we're just eating through these crowds now. Okay. Huh. That's kind of fascinating, actually, Lena. They don't exactly teach you that in high school history, but that is a cool little tidbit. I still hold by that idea that I pitched a long time ago. I think the real key to being a good history teacher, at the very least, is just being a good storyteller.
Holy crap.
What's up?
That to you.
I left for, what? How many minutes? And I come back and you've got
Is,
everything.
are people on the stream seeing a slideshow?
I'm surprised I'm not seeing a slideshow. It is badly pixelated, but it is running at a decent frame rate. I guess Discord just handles the screen sharing of this game very badly.
This latest update did introduce a new mode that apparently fixed that. That was like, hey, so we've got a new functionality that it will kill the quality, but it'll give you a much better frame rate than before, and it's turned on by default for everybody. Me, everything still looks pretty A-okay to me on my end. I'm running at a steady frame rate. I've rarely encountered a situation in this game where I was dropping frames, which is weird because my computer's been in need of an upgrade for quite some time now. What am I doing? I got my bird a long time ago. Oh, here we go. Wow, look at
5?
that. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Sometimes you'll get lucky and a chest will give you 3, but sometimes, very rarely, and if you have a lot of luck,
Crap tons of it.
it'll give you one like that. Alright, so now we have another weapon slot, and I think I know what we're gonna go for with it.
This was a very good $3. I might get it myself.
I would highly recommend it. This game is a ton of fun. Very simple, but fun, and the updates are still coming. They're adding more and more as time goes on, so now would be a good time to get in, while it's still possible to get all the achievements in a timely manner.
Hey, look, floaty knights.
I think they're witches. Those are brooms they're riding on. Just like ghostly witches. Because of the really pale color. Either that or that's just there to help differentiate them from the background and other enemies. If y'all are wondering why I'm skipping these treasure chests, by the way, I'm trying to save them for when I can evolve items.
Ah.
I know
Smart.
I know I could potentially get extra levels for the gear that I have already, but at this point in the game, we need to make every single bit count. It's just not giving us what I'm looking for, so...
I'd go with increased duration.
Yeah, that'll make the song way better.
Mm-hmm. Have you hit the point where you see XP crystals when you closed your eyes yet? Dark Lord asks.
Oh, no, that's happened to me with a couple games. It's just completely overwhelmed my senses. Like, my vision just has after images burned into it. One of the... Well, game, it's too late now. Nah, should I wait for them to give me the Bible again?
The Bible.
You dare besmirch the name of our Lord Jimmy?
The mighty Jimmy.
Alright, I'm losing patience. I want to crack some of these open. But yes, I do see crystals. Specifically, I was seeing the field level and the crystals.
I have Genghis Khan as one of my generals.
Oh, it's omnidirectional.
Yes.
Nice.
The
You
evol-
hit max with it.
The problem with evolving the Song of Mana is the item it calls for is Skullomania, which makes all of the enemies more powerful.
Yeah. But when you use it, doesn't that mean it's gone?
What's up?
No, it doesn't. That's still in your inventory. Okay. So, how many of those King Bibles can you get?
We're about to find out. This item is way better with... I almost always take the duplicator just because it makes all of your weapons stronger. You'd think it wouldn't affect something like the whip at all, but no. Every single, like, slashing animation that it fires off counts as a projectile, apparently. Learn to count with vampire survivors. What comes after 6, children? Let's see if the game knows.
8. Wait.
9!
Oh, I didn't see that thing. Oh.
Scary, 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 scary!
I don't remember what the name of this enemy is, but it has a habit of sneaking up on you, and it takes almost no knockback, so it is very intimidating when it shows up. Because it forces you to move.
Well, it's almost dead, so.
You'd be surprised. Remember what I said about the boss monsters having a lot of health? Move, jerks! Get out the way! Get out the way!
Hey, where'd your Bible go? There's just red runes there now.
Yep, the unholy verses, they're called.
Ah.
That's the evolution of that one. Can I evolve anything else this run? No, it doesn't look like it, so all of these chests are just ripe for the picking. Oh, here we go again!
Whee!
Clocklescent fires like a clock. Oh, I know all about that one. That thing's integral to killing Death Run. Because it's the only way you can stop the thing from just rushing you immediately and taking you down. You need to be able to freeze it in place. Otherwise, it will just one-shot you. The only other thing that can stop it from doing that immediately is the Laurel, because that gives you extra hits for free. Certain number of them. I think we've won this run? Don't quote me on that yet, because, we got humbled by the dairy plant.
Are those Naga? Those are Naga. No, they're Medusas.
Yeah, Medusas. You gotta think old school, like, movie monster type of things.
Well, no, it's kind of hard to see them when it's pixelating so badly.
Fair enough,
Due
fair
to the
enough.
sheer amount of stuff on the screen. Medusa is way OP.
Just like a single glance.
Yep. You can not even be looking at her directly. You can see her out of the corner of your eye. But as long as it enters your eye directly and not by a reflection.
Well, you've barely escaped the Medusa. And now you have a brief moment to catch your breath. What do? I use a hand mirror in my pocket to look around the corner. What do I see? I don't think that's... Nat 20 on my stealth check. What do I see? Well, what the rest of the party sees is you turning to stone.
If it was a basilisk, technically you would have only been, petrified, which is not fully turned to stone. You just get paralyzed.
Yeah, obligatory my eyes are up here joke. Did I say that already?
No, you did not.
You didn't have to. You didn't have to do that. You know, but no, yes, please. I don't know what it was.
Which eyes? You have snakes for hair! You know, that actually pulls up an interesting point.
What's up?
Can she see behind her using the eyes of the snakes at her hair?
Oh, do you think, like, if you lock eyes with one of the serpents, it also counts?
No, I'm just wondering if she can see behind her using her serpent hair.
They, like, share senses, or they're just separate beings?
Yeah.
I mean, in common media, it's always depicted as, like, they have their own willpower, and they kind of exist separately of her in a way, but that would be an interesting take on that, if they were just completely, yeah, she had their ears, their eyes, their everything. If they ate something, she could taste it.
Yeah, because otherwise those poor things would starve if they were completely separate. Can you imagine trying to feed every snake on your head?
I try not to.
I mean, she has to have at least 30.
Okay, which one of us is hungry? Because I feel it.
Yes, one of those. Like, your entire life would just be constantly finding rats. I mean, it'd be easier in today's age when you could buy, like, frozen rats and pinkies for your snakes. But she would have her hands full just breeding rodents to keep her hair fed. Ooh, beholders.
They're
I have to wonder what...
They're Medusa heads that are floating around, but yeah. Same difference, pretty much. They look enough like one.
You know, I have to wonder what happens when you get a beholder drunk.
I mean, you give alcohol to a sad sack, they just become sadder. So I imagine they just get even more paranoid than normal.
Maybe.
Oh, man. This is certainly a point of the run we're at.
Yeah, it is. Holy crap. I can't even see things anymore. The pixelation is so bad, all I can see is that there are numbers, and I only know they're numbers because I see them when they're not horribly pixelated. Everything else is impossible to make out until it pauses to level up.
I cannot believe
10
this
seconds.
is... Yep. I cannot believe that our first winning run of the night was with the character that is intentionally crippled stat-wise.
He can't even get close enough to you to hit you.
No, he did. You didn't see him,
Oh.
like, jittering around on top of my sprite.
I did. And
Here's
for a
the
while they were doing all right.
So here's the funny thing about that. Death has negative knockback, meaning if you hit him with a weapon, he dashes towards you. It's terrifying the first time because you don't realize that yet. Because he just zips in from the corner of the screen and immediately curb stomps you with thousands of points of damage.
Crazy.
Alright, well now that I've done that, let's try another Bianca Ramba run.
Caramba.
Sounds so exotic.
What's the tower all about?
I don't know. But it looks like it's another great space to use the rune tracer.
Perhaps. Okay. What are we gonna...
You're just gonna talk down
I'd
to
go
us?
with the ring Bible
Perhaps.
first.
What's up, Coops?
I was just quoting Family Guy.
Rune tracer, definitely get it.
Nah, not
It's
yet.
perfect for this level.
I need some sort of primary weapon here. The cross is gonna help me with that. The
Fair enough.
guns are long-term planning. The cross is just to make my character functional. Okay, so this place also has those trap spots. Let's okay, one spot is gonna... What are the weapons I'm gonna be using on this run? Tiramisu, the crown, spinach, empty tome, a tracked orb that leaves one spot open. And we've already got the cross, so yeah, we should probably pick up the clover. This is some good music, by the way. A fantastic track. I'm glad they're putting all of the money they made from this game in the right places, which is hiring some really good composers. What's up?
Nothing.
The fun.
A thought about dragons that is well and truly ridiculous.
What?
Did they ever bother to study humanoids?
What do you mean?
And if they did, what were their findings?
Oh, they sort of looked at us in the same way we look at animals type of thing?
Right.
Just like, I love the webcomic of the two dolphins talking to each other. Although humans make eye contact and occasionally make noises, there's no scientific evidence that they actually communicate.
Right. I don't know. Dolphins are weird. Especially bottlenose dolphins. They know how to get high.
Yeah.
They go
Wait,
around.
I'm sorry, what? I was aware of that one.
Okay, so they grab a pufferfish and they beat it around in their mouths to get it to release some neurotoxin, and they get high off of it.
What?
Yeah.
It doesn't kill
Dolphins.
them outright?
No.
Because
They know
pufferfish
how
are
to do it
dangerous.
just so. They hang it in it hangs out of their mouth like a blunt. It's insane. There are photos, videos of them doing this, and they're also huge jerks.
So what?
Like they'll go
Girlfriend.
around like killing off young dolphins. They'll go around killing off an entire pod of porpoises, which are like smaller dolphins, for no reason, and not even eat them. Just kill them. Yeah, I'm fairly certain dolphins are sentient because they display all of the messed up behaviors that humans have.
Okay, so now I have a question. What's the nightmare puffer rotation for a dolphin?
I don't know, like a sea urchin or something.
Poseidon.
Maybe.
Maybe a great white shark or an orca.
I mean, dolphins have been known to kill great whites the same way orcas do. It's just a lot rarer. That, you know, they usually leave it to the orcas, which are technically giant dolphins. They're not actual whales. Woo! There we go.
Yeah, that's what that power-up is supposed to look like. Yeah, this thing is a screen clearer usually when you find it. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not... Ah! Red skeletons! Okay. Like, look at this. I'm knocking them down, but then they immediately reform somewhere else on the screen. They don't start at the edge. They're right there in your face right from the get-go. That's fun. That adds an interesting little element to this.
Do you have to kill them twice?
No, I think they just keep on coming back over and over again. It's the fact that they are right there instead of giving you a little bit of breathing room. That's what makes them so difficult
There has
to deal
to be
with.
some way to kill them, because eventually they drop XP.
No, they do. Every time you knock them down, they drop an XP crystal.
Huh. So, if you stand in those spots that drop the weird blue crystally looking
I
aura
believe those
thing-
are meteors that will kill me.
Ah. You should definitely pick up the rune tracer now.
I'm sorry.
Whatevs.
If it shows up again, I promise I will get it, even though I have no intention of picking up armor this run. Well, do I need the attract orb? I'm not planning on picking up the Labora this run, I don't think. What are the other items on the map right now? Projectile speed and the spell tracer. So that's the knife and the Bible? If I pick both of those up after I'm already maxed out at 6, I wasn't planning on getting either of them as is, though, is the problem. I'd be able to get armor and then one other. And it would probably be the empty tome if I had to choose. If I was gonna do this that way, the way I'd get most of my experience out of this then is that I'd have to get both of the evolved weapons. I'd have to get both the guns and the... Because the spell tracer is... If we're gonna go for the evolved guns, we need that. We need the extra duration because it's the only way they're gonna realize their full potential. The armor. Need to do this in a very specific order then. Where the hell did those bone dragons disappear to? They entered the screen and then just decided, nah, not feeling it today. You see that guy's build? We're good.
Yes, I did.
Pretty neat.
Tiragisu.
Like, that one I don't get. Surely nobody has a copyright over the name Tiramisu, right? Or at this point, are they just, they're just doing it because the community finds it funny and endearing?
Yes. I think you just have to run away from the red ones, because once they're off screen, I don't think they follow you anymore, do they?
No, they do. I want those XP crystals. They're not letting me. Gib. Okay, one bird. I'm worried that they offered me both birds at the same time. It feels like they're not going to give me that other one for a little while now because of that. Don't have to mess around with that yet.
Interesting.
I don't know about this run. I really don't. It could go either direction at this point.
I mean, if you already had the, you know,
The rune
runes.
tracer. Well, the thing, like I said before, the rune tracer takes some time. I needed a core weapon. I needed either the cross or the magic wand. I wouldn't have even made it this far if I didn't pick up one of those. That's
yeah,
what,
but you had several opportunities so far to get the rune tracer, and you haven't.
I'm not gonna lie, Icicle. I don't think the weapon is as good as you're making it out to be.
Once you have all of those multiplier things in a room where the walls are narrow, I think it would be really, really, really stinking good.
Alright, base weapon maxed out now. Oh, this run. We've hit level 20, so now all of our projectile-based weapons are going to get better. I wish I had the duplicator, but this character kind of makes up for that just by existing. What do you think? Do we reduce our cooldown so that our weapons fire faster? Or do we go for the duplicator if it shows up and just get more projectiles?
Either one of those options seems pretty good. Given that you have, what, 7, 8 already?
So, I get one passively just because of the level ups I've given my character already in the power-up screen. This character specifically, when she levels up, she will get another projectile added to all weapons every 10 levels.
Okay.
Now, the duplicator would give me an extra 3 if I powered it up all the way.
By the way, what's the circle that keeps moving around? I'm kind of curious.
Oh, that's where my dove is going to fire the projectiles next. That one that, like, orbits me.
Okay.
Yeah, that tells you where that weapon is going to go. That was necessary for a little while because there was a character that had one of the doves by default. Before that just became the joke character's whole spiel.
Ah. I'm thinking we might want to go with more projectiles at this point.
Ugh. I think this is where my lack of damage output is going to bite me in the butt.
Possibly.
They don't stop. It goes down. It goes down.
What goes down?
It's an old meme. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I can't take the Bible yet. I need room for both the other set of guns and the other bird. There's the tome. Okay, hang on. Let me redo this in my head. I'm gonna have the full guns and the bird, so that's 3 slots including my normal weapon. The cross, what are the other 2 weapons I'm gonna want to go for? The pentagram, I think, because of the crown. And we're trying to also get the 100 level goal while we're here. That brings me up to 5. And the 6th weapon, because of this oh, right, the 6th weapon is the Rune Tracer. I promised you I was going to take that next time it showed up.
Yes, you did.
I even took the armor for it, so yeah, that's locked in at this point. Oh no, what are these enemies? How strong are they? Oh, these mages are a problem. I don't have garlic, so those fireballs are actually going to be an issue. You can shoot them out of the sky with some damage of some sort, which is why that's so good. Is that a harpy?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, look at that.
I think it's a boss.
It definitely is, because it dropped a treasure chest. I don't know why it took so little damage.
Because your minecart hit it like 4 times in a row.
Fair enough. I imagine this is a really good situation for the minecart to be in because it's the way the level is designed. It's a horizontal crunch as opposed to a vertical one.
Yep.
So in a way, this level's actually designed for this character.
Sorta. Don't mind me, I'm just taking my meds.
A very weird movement pattern I have to take in order to use this current build efficiently.
You know,
Why
I
am
bet
why am I being attacked by shrimp skeletons?
those are bone dragons. They're just curled up rather than all stretched out.
I know.
They do kind of look like shrimp, though, don't they?
The way they're curled up, yeah. I thought it was funny, apparently not.
Nah, I'm just tired. And you know me, when I get tired, the sarcasm detection sub-algorithm kind of just dies.
You should talk to the tech team about that. And if they can figure out how to input a person named Cash into the system.
Yeah, they don't specialize in organic programming. And they already don't get paid enough to deal with this crap they do.
You go to church, go take it up with God.
I have. It was you're gonna have to figure this one out because I can't show you the big picture right now. Because if I show you the big picture right now...
Thank you for praying. We're currently experiencing an exceptionally high call volume. We should be able to get to your request in the next 80 years.
I am so glad that's not actually a problem. But yeah, no, it's one of those, you need to figure this out for yourself, because if I showed you the big picture, your brain would explode due to the sheer amount of information that the big picture has in it. I love the sound that thing makes.
Oh yeah, it is a ton of fun. That's also my last level of spinach, so now I'm doing the maximum amount of damage I can without evolved weapons. Game, I am begging you, please give me the other bird, or give me the other gun, one of the two. I've just been circling this spot over and over, trying to get to a point where I'm leveled up enough to deal with what I think is going to be surrounding that special item on this level.
Oh, Twitch notification. I thought someone texted me.
What the hell is that giant dragon doing? What the drag doing?
Dragon in balls.
Dark Lord says, I can give you the bird. Not the bird we're looking for. Thanks for the offer.
That would be a great sound alert, wouldn't it? Just, oh, what is it from? The cartoon character yelling, "Let me have it!"
But Ed and Eddie? Possibly Animaniacs?
I think it's a Looney Tunes bit. And of course, because it's a
randomly
Looney...
said Animaniacs.
Maniacs? Well, he's just like, we'd love to give you the bird, but the Fox censors won't allow it.
Yes. Yes. Like, I absolutely love Animaniacs. I loved it when I was a kid and didn't understand it. I love it now that I do. needless to say, understanding it has only made it more entertaining.
All of the, like, clever jokes that went over your head when you were younger.
Yep.
Good stuff. I love shows that can pull that off.
SpongeBob does it pretty well. Entertaining for all ages.
Alright. Let's get our cross evolved here. Not the weapon I'm trying to boost up as fast as possible, but it will help.
Make the fox sensors cry. Isn't that what, Wait, no, South Park is Comedy Central. Although I'm sure they've made a lot of censors cry.
The meteor shower happening down here.
Whee! So, which one are you gonna take next?
I'm trying to find... The main one I'm trying to get my hands on right now is the other bird or the other gun. And I'm running out of, like, passive things for... Oh god, it's just... this level is oops
The
all
list of
harpies right
countries.
now. There it
Yep.
is, there's Rune Tracer.
Yay! Yeah, once you get that level,
That
thing is
mage
such
in the
a
background, I think it might be a boss enemy, but it is a very different take on the concept. Oh, that's why I'm slowing down occasionally. That guy has the clock lancet attached to him.
Yes, he does. Yeah, once you get to a narrow area, you should just be able to stand in the middle of it once your minecart is maxed out with size. And then everything around you will just die. Well, maybe not stand still because this game doesn't seem to permit that, but you know. Animaniacs was a regular thing for me.
I'm still not
enjoyed
100% sure about this run. I think there's been a balance change in regards to how these combination weapons work. They're just not giving me what I need for them. Like they're either dead set on making you wait, or it's just incredibly rare. I don't know why though, because again, synergies are fun.
Synergies are very fun. More shrimpy boys! Fingerprints.
I don't think so.
Nah? No?
Yeah.
Also, reading that in chat, I realized that joke doesn't work nearly as well as in print. It's all in the delivery, that one, which is, I think, a mark of good comedy and good acting.
Indeed.
Okay, here we go. I'm at the special item of this area. It's been a long, winding road. See if we can't make some magic happen. Oh god, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. And screw it, I'm buying this.
What?
Vampire Survivors.
Did I beat that boss? I did. Oh, please give me enough breathing room to grab this. Permanently allows to speed up time in the stage selection. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
So if you want to make the game even more difficult, give yourself less time to be able to build up your build, as it were. That's an option for you now.
Ow. You know what's gonna be the absolute worst?
What?
Having reading glasses. It's gonna drive me nuts because I am going to constantly lose them.
Definitely not taking that item. Oh boy. Things are getting tight and not in a good way here. I am fighting for my life every second of this run. I think maybe hanging out in this spot would be good for me because the cart has more chances to bounce back and forth. Maybe it's just the damage I've got, but these... Wait. Evolved Rune Tracer? Yes! If you're worried about losing reading glasses, get one of those ropes that connect at the arms and just wear them like a necklace.
Yes.
I mean, you're already a walking encyclopedia. You can evolve into a librarian.
Well, it was either librarian or employee of Merriam-Webster, and I really think a librarian is going to be the better evolution branch here.
Heh. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, these knights are real strong. They take some damage.
That they do. Audiobooks drive me nuts
Why's that?
because I read a lot faster than any audiobook plays.
I can get the frustration in that case, then. You're just like, I want to
However-
get to the point faster.
Oh, Fnu.
The-
Fnu.
Other thing.
Fnu.
What's up?
I have an audiobook, fun fact, that I recently found out about that and waiting to tell you about.
Okay.
Do you know who the most prolific audiobook narrator throughout the 60s to the 80s was?
No. Who is it?
It was Ed Kemper, famous serial killer.
Famous what?
Serial killer.
Oh.
One of the ways they could keep time off of their sentence and get paid was to read audiobooks.
I see. No! Wait,
Yes.
I've got tiramisu. Oh, we almost lost the run there.
I mean,
They're going hard on these meteor storms here.
yeah, they are. Maybe you should just keep running down.
What I need to do is be running up so that I can get that, the other passive items here.
Oh,
Just add them onto my list. Because
He loves that you're-
we left one behind. But that's just because it is a struggle to get anywhere with what I'm trying to do with this character. Okay, there we go. We're good. No more meteors. No more meteors. For now, anyway. Is there a treasure chest all the way up here that we just forgot minutes ago?
apparently. Are those griffins? No, those are
Wait.
cockatrice.
Yeah. We encountered them back in the dairy plant.
Well, you know, right about now, this is about looking as well defined as centipede. So
Right about now.
Word to your mother. I love how that song is back in everybody's consciousness again because of Crash 4.
oh yeah, it wasn't Crash 4, wasn't it?
It was used in all the trailers, yeah. It's about time.
So you're just upgrading the second gun in the book?
Yeah, and after that, I'm hoping to get the other bird. There we go. Okay, there's the gun. Here's the version of it that I enjoy. Look at this nonsense. This is why I was telling everybody, yo, this thing is really overpowered. Well,
I have patched.
we're
I
not
have-
gonna get the other we're not gonna get the other combination item in this run, it looks like, but we can at least try to evolve the pentagram.
I forgot I had Baba Is You. Whoops.
That was a really solid puzzle game.
Very difficult puzzle game.
Yeah, it will bend your brain in a lot of ways, but in a good way.
Well, that's the thing. I am objectively terrible at programming, and a lot of the puzzles are based around programming.
No, that's the whole
Because-
thing. It is a game for programmers.
And I suck at programming. I failed Windows Visual Basic class, if it says anything about how terrible I am. Don't know how many of you know programming, but that's like one of the easiest programming languages ever.
There it is! There it is! Look at him! Oh, they weren't kidding about the giant part. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's what they meant. The more you damage him, the bigger his claws get. Can I have some useless information right now?
I can cover you.
I got it. This is why I have the book right here. Where did we even leave off? Give me a moment.
Don't you have a bookmark?
Yes, I do. It's just the particular fact on the page.
Right.
Michael Caine fell in love with a woman he saw in a Maxwell House coffee commercial. She was Shakira Baksh, whom he later married.
You told that one before.
Catherine Deneuve had a son by Roger Vadim and a daughter by Marcello Mastroianni, but was married to neither.
Huh.
Under the Motion Picture Censorship Code, which was effective from 1934 to 1968, a screen kiss could only last 30 seconds before being labeled indecent. The word pregnant was banned by censors from the script of the TV sitcom I Love Lucy in 1952, even though Lucy was obviously expecting and her son's birth was a major feature in that season's episodes.
Yeah, they just changed it to expecting.
And I'll give you one more here. Popeye's girlfriend, Olive Oil, wore a size 14A shoe.
That's some big feet. Sure.
Wait, what's going on down there? Why'd they give me the warning sign? What in the world is that thing? Oh, it's just gonna constantly chase me up now. It looks like a death Oh my god, you're right, Quez. It's literally a death barrier. That's really clever.
Yes. Combined feds, though, is such... that is not something I'm gonna do. I get such terrible sleep already that having to share a bed with someone else...
I don't know. If it's a big enough bed, that's probably not a problem anymore. Like, you get yourself a California King or something.
That's the thing. See, hypersensitive to everything means that I would be able to feel any vibrations or movement, hear literally everything. It's just...
There are mattresses for that. Like, you can
There
literally
are, but
jump
I
up and
want
down
my
on the
own
other side
bed.
and you won't feel your partner at all.
I want my own bed, because when I have to share a bed, I don't get any sleep.
Alright. You know your own preferences better than I do.
Being an insomniac is a miserable thing.
I've mentioned this before, but I think I might actually be at the point now where I could just stand perfectly still and just annihilate this level. Now, the question is whether or not we're actually going to hit level 100 in the next couple minutes. We've literally got 2.5 minutes in in-game time to pull it off if we're going to do that. If we're going to get that achievement this run. I've got a maxed out crown, so I've done everything I can.
Where's it? You never got the other bird, did you?
No.
Never gave it to you.
No, the game... no, it did. It just gave it to me at the same time it gave me the other gun.
Oh.
Gave me literally one opportunity, and it was at the moment where I had to choose between it and the other evolved weapon. It's like, thanks, game. I appreciate it. You're my best friend. Always looking out for me.
Sarcasm in here.
Oh, wait.
Holy crap, that is so pixelated I can't see anything.
Yeah, it's, we got particles for days. You like particles? We like particles. Come to Particles R Us. For all of your computer exploding needs.
Naturally. So does that moon thing just automatically trigger every once in a while?
Yeah, like most things in this game, it just kind of happens to you.
I see.
I've also got the... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, what the... What? 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 Oh. All right, that's interesting.
Well, you made it.
I made it to
3
30
seconds
minutes,
fast,
yes.
even.
I was 12 levels away from the achievement, but we did defeat the giant crab, and we found the sorceress's tears.
Ew, Quest! Gross!
What happened?
So I just thought of a joke. Teenager finds out where babies actually come from, but his parents have twin beds like that. So he gets home, starts making a sandwich, and when his parents are in the room, he asks them where they did it to make him. And the dad just goes...
On the kitchen counter, right where you're making that sandwich. Ew!
To be fair, that was years ago. This is literally the last achievement that we need. I just have to get this character to level 100. And we'll be golden. Alright. I'll do one run for this, and then I'll try a hurry mode. I'll do a try hard run, where I turn on both hyper and hurry mode. Wait, what am I doing? This is the library. They literally give you the ability to level up a lot right at the start. Okay, magic wand. Not screwing around on this one. Garlic. Just pick up all of the really obviously good items. There we go. And they're giving me the crown right away. Okay, cool. I think this might be the one where we get the last achievement. Because this is starting really good. They gave me the magic wand and the garlic right away, which are two of my favorite items in this game. I did promise something a little earlier in the stream, though, didn't I? I did say I was going to show off a particular build that I really enjoyed. Like a meme build type of thing. What do you guys think? Should we see how crazy things can get, or are we gonna... Are we just gonna go for what's funny and entertaining?
Is that not the same thing?
I'm gonna need a little bit of wiggle room to do the big gay rain build because it is not... it's not optimal, but it is fun to look at.
I mean, if we can even see it by the time you pull it off.
I know, bunch yourself up, Quez. That was a good joke.
So what are those tomes that show up on the map?
Those are empty tomes, one of the items that I can pick up. They seem to be exceptionally rare now, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna walk over and pick those up here soon.
They reduce cooldown by like 8%, right?
Yeah, that's really good. It makes all of your weapons fire much faster because it goes up to level 5, meaning they'll be 40% faster at that point.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Like, that is a make or break item. There is almost no reason not to use that in every build. The devs probably realize that, which is why it never gives it to you normally now.
Man, I really wish I had a drinking fountain in my room.
Just water anytime you wanted it.
It would be a heck of a lot easier to stay hydrated. I am nothing if not lazy. And if I do not have a routine that takes me past a water source at regular intervals, I'm not going to remember to fill my water bottle up at regular intervals, and then I get dehydrated because, you know,
see, I'd suggest
limited brain power and focus.
I'd suggest doing that thing where you have one of those water bottles that has times of the day like printed on the side, which
that doesn't help either. I have no sense of time.
well, the other problem I've seen online is people being like, oh yeah, I forgot I had a water bottle here. I'm thirsty right now. Then they look at how much time they've forgotten to drink for. They're just
and
like,
then give themselves water poisoning.
That's a lot of water. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm just thinking about getting like a 3-liter bottle and then equipping it with a straw, because it's easier to drink water in large amounts through a straw.
It shows up all the time. You're just unlucky. It used to show up all the time. I don't get it. I don't know why the game doesn't want to give me this item.
Didn't they just patch the game?
They did, yes.
Well, it's entirely feasible that in that patch, they lowered the drop rate of the tome.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm getting a different report in the chat now, so I don't know what to believe anymore. Oh, there's an empty tome. Now it wants to give it to me. Tough luck game on this map. I don't have to take it during a level up screen. What are the other really good items. I'm gonna find a thunder ring if I can, because I've already got the duplicator.
I wonder what a deduplicator does.
Fire wand is good too. Makes less of something.
Yeah, makes sense. Ooh, fireballs.
Yep. They choose random targets, so it's not as great a weapon, but at this is a run where I'm just gonna be like, I've got the item already. Let's go for all evolutions.
Woohoo!
Okay. Let's go for area in this run, I think. Like I've said before, we've got a free spot in our inventory this run just because of starting off with a weapon that can't be evolved, so we can throw whatever we want in that passive item slot. This is what this game does to you. Eventually you start like planning out runs minutes in advance. Start doing calculus in the back of your brain while you're trying to walk through all of these mummies that are attacking you.
Calculus is evil.
You alright over there, Coops?
I'm fine.
Are you still troubleshooting the crash, or?
Playing Civilization 6.
How's it going so far?
Is it Civilization or Age of Empires that has nuclear Gandhi?
It's all of them. Like, that started as a joke in the community, just because of how values work in old computer games, but it was received
255
so
rollover.
well that they just made it a feature moving forward.
Yeah, and at one point they took it out and people got pissed. Like, I agree there should maybe be a toggle for that,
Oh, jeez.
but don't remove it outright. It's too good. Even when you stop talking, the exo collecting sound makes my brain do the happy juice. Okay, Dark Lord. I get that, though. It is a nice sound.
Just the very pleasant little cling. I will say that is a very jewel-like sound, whatever that means. I don't know what I would choose to indicate somebody picking up before playing this game, I don't know what sound I would have chosen to indicate somebody picking up a gemstone, but yeah, that fits.
But, check out.
You know what? Embarrassed is one of my favorite words.
Why?
I can spell it, and so many people can't.
That, like, spelling words legitimately bothers me. Because I want to be a writer by trade eventually, but there are so many times where I'm just sitting there staring at something I'm typing out, and I'm like, is this correct? Because this doesn't feel like it's correct.
Hi.
I know you're a proofreader, and that you've literally told me that I can pay you in chocolate. I want to be able to do it on my own.
Dude, chocolate sounds so good right now.
I've still got those.
I think there's some M&Ms out in the tea cabinet.
I've still got those Lindors.
You get that?
The Lints, the dark chocolate
Yeah.
ones.
Dude, I would kill for those ones right now.
I mean, it'd take me a couple hours to drive up to you. You want to make a stream out of it? Road tripping with Whatthefnu. Would that just be in the just chatting category or what?
Oh.
Dark Lord says, it bothers you on a personal level. I get that. Be right back, gotta drive home. Okay. See you in a bit.
See ya, we'll probably still be here when you get back. Or at least I will anyway.
Bollocks. I might not have D&D tomorrow.
That's a shame. It's always
Yeah,
cool.
the DM's internet is totally just absolutely behaving extremely oddly. And, the, provider is just not being
They're not
helpful.
cooperating.
I believe the direct quote is actually a really hilarious pun. Let me go look it up. Ah, yes. He hasn't had internet for 2 days now, and Cox is dicking me around, so I don't know if I'll have internet by Sunday.
That's clever. I like that. Oh, jeez.
He didn't even realize that he did it.
Chat ran away again.
Oh.
I need a
Oh,
better...
that was your... Okay.
Yeah, I need
You
a
really
better
need
stand.
to get a holder.
Yeah, no, I have a holder is the thing. It's just this stand is kind of jank. It is balanced very precariously on my desk, so if I, like, breathe too hard, it falls over. Maxed out, maxing out. Now it's just a matter of collecting the experience.
Fair bit.
We're making good time here. Level 33 by the 10-minute mark.
Very good time. And giant minecarts already.
They're only gonna get better. We did
Oh, I'm
pick
sure.
up the thing that improves their size as we go.
Eh?
You know,
Oh, there's a Coops in here. Hi. Mwah. Love you too. Going to bed? Just came in here for a kiss? And to ask me where that chocolate I mentioned is? Okay. Guess what?
what?
Chicken butt.
Why did I know you were gonna say that? I wanted to respond with chicken butt, but I was just like, nah, that's too juvenile. Like
No,
that's
it's not.
that's not
I'm
funny.
12.
I'm not gonna throw that out there. And lo and behold,
I'm 12. And I intend to stay that way until I am old and gray.
You just skipped the midlife crisis and went straight into the old lady phase where you don't care about anything.
Yes. Of course, most people could say I've pretty much always been like that.
I mean, hey, some of the happiest people I know are the folks that just they think only as much as they have to about what other people's opinion is. As much as is tactful, let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these minecarts are gonna get pretty sizable, it looks like. Beep beep. Hey, I'm cotton over here. Clear the road. You dumb bones. Honestly, you're all head. How do you not hear me? Your ears are like a more gigantic ratio compared to the rest of you.
So you know Kiki's cat from Kiki Delivery Service?
Yeah, cute animal. What about it?
I have a jet black Khajiit with glowing blue eyes whose name is Kiki.
Solid reference.
I didn't realize I was making the reference when I first created the character.
Ah, so an accidental nerd moment.
Yeah, and I just realized it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I did do that, didn't I? Now I need to go get this character the broom and the hat, the witch's hat.
Oh, can you do that? You can just glamour weapons to look like...
Yes, other weapons. Or, if you're lucky, and you got them, the shovel, the broom, and I think a mop. Not sure about the mop.
There's so many
Yes.
games out there. I've always wanted to see... There's a perfect combination of things that I've always wanted to do in a game. Because they'll either have, like, a joke weapon that's a mop or a broom or something, or they will have some kind of costume that makes your character look like a maid, but they will never have both. It's like, come on, I gotta complete the set. I think it's intentional. They just realize, if we do this, that Whatthefnu guy is gonna, like, play our game a lot. He's just never gonna stop. We can't handle him being in the community for that long. There's only so much of him any game can handle before it just dies utterly.
Darkness will reign supreme.
Rather high opinion of yourself, huh?
What were you saying, Coops?
The
Darkness.
darkness will reign for 1,000 years.
This build's getting pretty strong.
Oh.
Look at this. This boss can't even touch me right now.
I mean, it'll have death all over you once he shows up, but right now, nothing can touch you.
I don't want to erase that treasure chest by accident.
Erase?
Yeah, like I said, the pentagram gets rid of everything on the screen.
Oh. And it's only once you upgrade it to the moon that it collects everything on the screen?
Yes, the moon is guaranteed never to delete something important like a treasure chest. Until then, it is entirely possible that you'll lose something important.
Hey, look who just showed up! It's Pillow Sledder!
Hey!
He just watched an 8-hour Bomberman video!
Hey, man, whatever makes you happy. How are you doing tonight, man? Sounds like you're enjoying yourself.
I'm so smart, I know everything now!
Was it like a Bomberman iceberg or something? I know about the I've watched the Kirby one that's almost 5 hours long. Or I say watched, I mostly had it on in the background while I was doing other things.
Yeah, it's got nothing on the Elder Scrolls one, I'll tell you that.
Wait, there is an Elder Scrolls one?
Are you kidding me?
I don't doubt that there's an iceberg, but how long is the video on it that someone made?
You know, I haven't actually looked. I just remember it was a lot longer than an hour, and I didn't want to sit still that long. And it's probably a series, because there are so many Elder Scrolls games. So it was a dude going through every Bomberman game, not an iceberg video, and he'll say it now, there is absolutely zero continuity in Bomberman's series whatsoever. Well, yeah.
Some series can get away with that. Some of them can get away with that.
Bomberman isn't a series that ever really had a story, is it?
I mean, in some of the games, yes. There have been reboots here and there where they tried to create a whole new continuity, a new universe. Yeah, this is what most of my runs usually look like in this game. Just drowning things in an aura of stinky garlic. They melt their feet into puddles just trying to get to me wading through all of this holy water. This is the one. This feels like the run. We're gonna get this character up to level 100.
Yeah, that's the thing you're trying to unlock, isn't it?
I can feel it. Yes. We have to get her up to level 100 by the time we're done in a particular level.
Oh wow, that guy can't even move.
Yeah. This is why the magic wand is so good. If you combine it with the cooldown bonuses that the tome provides, it just nothing stands a chance. And this is why I say this is a core weapon, Because look at that. Nothing can stop me now.
Yeah. Now the holy water is just falling everywhere randomly all over the screen. You don't even have to. Wow.
I do have to move around a little bit. Because this is also why Attract Orb is so good. By the time... enemies will die, especially later on. Enemies will die in the range that your Attract Orb can pick up the items they drop. So you can literally just stand there and wait for the level to end. Spend the whole time leveling up. Raking in all of the gold and coins that it wants to give you in the meantime. There is a limit on how many gems can be on the screen at once. I've discovered that in some of my runs. So you can't always do that. Sometimes you do have to move around a little bit just to grab everything and keep that train going.
Pillow Sledder said there's a series more convoluted than Kingdom Hearts, and it's called Bomberman. We good. I was taking care of the neighbor's dog until next Friday. Or this coming Friday. Yeah, this coming Friday. And she is a absolute sweetie pie. Actually loves on me, unlike my own dog who just mopes.
Brady is kind of a sad sack now that I think about it.
Oh,
He
you know.
is.
You ever just look at him as he's chilling out on the couch or something and just go, come on, man, what's going on in your head? What you thinking about?
I keep telling him he needs to get a job.
As a piece of advice for newer players, save up for the meta duplicator and then dump into gold increase. Oh, yeah, the extra projectile. That's exactly what I did. I recognized very early on, oh, yeah, this is the power-up I want before anything else, because it's going to improve literally everything. Sorry, Kevin, what were you saying?
Nothing important, apparently.
Not bad.
No, I'm just
Say your piece. Say your piece.
I forgot.
I'm sorry, that sucks. When somebody cuts you off, they're just like, I'm sorry, please continue. It's just like, I wish I could.
He's great to play games too. Before I was co-host, and sometimes even after I'm co-host, I play games. He soothe voice. He very nice soothe voice. He good radio DJ. He amazing radio DJ.
Just finished up that
did you
demo
sign up?
reel, yeah.
Yeah, did you ever sign up for that?
To be a radio DJ?
Yeah.
I don't think any of the places I live in have ever had an open spot, but I'm definitely gonna look around now. Because apparently I can't get audiobooks anymore.
Weirdly. Huh? What?
It might
Oh.
just be the market we're in. You know, gas is up to
possible.
$4 a gallon. It's just like, yeah, it should probably just... People just don't have money to spend on things like that. Well, no, it can't be that, because there are projects available, it's just none of them want me for some reason. I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way. I'm not gonna say I'm, like, the top-tier audiobook guy, like, the one celebrity that everybody absolutely has to have on their project, but I've done good work in the past, like, work that the authors I've worked with are very happy with. I just don't know anymore. Saving while I still can, good on you. I hope whatever you're saving up for, it's still there when you get to that point. And here we go. This is a solved run. We have evolved pretty much everything in our inventory that we can. We're untouchable at this point. All we have to do is survive for 24 more levels now. And we're good. I will have reclaimed my crown as having every achievement in this game.
Shiny. I feel sorry for my cousin.
What happened to your cousin? If you don't
Well-
mind sharing on stream, that is.
He's trying to get into a game developing company because he's a coder. He went to college for it and everything. And he cannot find any place that will take him.
One of those you need 7 years of experience for an entry-level position.
I don't know if it's that or the fact that he forgot most of the vocab definitions that were in like first semester, which is apparently stuff they ask you on the job interviews. Probably a bit of both. Like, he could easily show them the function of the question they asked, given the tools to do so, but trying to remember the exact wording they want to hear, not so much.
I see. You know, I think I'm just gonna sit here and let the game do its job. I'm not gonna play it risky by potentially running into any enemies, because we failed this attempt about 3 times now. Trying to get this character to where we want her to be. Oh, buddy. We're almost there. And here comes the boss. Look at this. What a trooper. Even under the unrelenting power of a maxed out wand, that thing was still making progress towards me.
Whoa.
That boss is strong.
It's okay, Pillow. The fact that you gave us the info that he could put in for an application meant the world.
So close. We're so close. We're almost there. We're 7 levels off. 2. It's teasing me now with the possibility. When a Gorgeous Moon collection sequence couldn't bring me over the tip. One more, one more, one more, one more.
Go, 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 go.
And the veil of stopped time. And the light of the Gorgeous Moon. I have the power!
Gonna stand between the anti-death bookcases for maximum minecarts.
Level 100! Happy New Year!
Woohoo!
And we got a lucky chest out of that, too. Oh, what a perfect punctuation. With a maxed out stone mask, so I'm getting as much gold as I can out of this on top of that. Wow. Oh, what a run. You know what? Sure, you brought it up, so let's see if I can do this. We need to find a good spot for it, but doing what you were talking about is definitely possible. Ah, there we go. They're all up in here. So I need to stand in about this spot, I think it is. Oh, I think my minecarts are broken. Uh-oh. Look at that. Sometimes it just passes clean through the bookcases, and sometimes it actually gets in there, but it's not. It's not. It's straight up not having a good day, Jim.
Whee!
Yeah, I think the minecarts are capped out at a certain point. They only have so many bounces before they just break automatically.
Yeah, I think it's like 6 or 7.
The next vamp stream is going to be trying to kill death, right? I want to give it a try. I don't know if I want to do it on stream, but I understand the theory behind it. I know what I need to do. It's just a matter of doing it. And that's the problem. It is a really touch and go process.
I think if this gets much more pixelated, I won't even be able to tell that they're numbers anymore.
Ah! What happened? Oh, exploding ghost. Well, there we go.
Aw, man.
Third reroll? Game, you're
Nice.
spoiling me. Oh my god! Whoa! Oh, ho, ho. That's a spicy meatball. Look at how much that's gonna cost me.
Holy moly.
I get it, though. Rerolls are very powerful. Alright, everybody, that's... Well, you know... Mount... Suppose it doesn't matter the order that I do those in now. Okay.
I
And
just suddenly
then-
got really sleepy.
And we pump up that, these. Sure, we can go for that. Alright, and now that we've done all that, those, this, wait. Well, we almost had everything to redo all of that. Yeah, we've got all of the most powerful power-ups in this game now, just because of that little reset. The thing about the prices is they adjust themselves based on how many other power-ups you've bought. They
Ah.
get more expensive. So, the 4th level of recovery here... Hang on, I didn't really want area and speed, so I can do this again. Mount. Reroll. Banish. And then... Oh, I kind of blitzed through it there, here, just for demonstration purposes. Yeah, normally, if I just went for recovery right away, it would only be 720 coins. And above that, 1,040. It's because I got everything else before it. That made it what it was. Okay. That's important. And there we go. I'm not completely powered up at this point. Still missing out on the armor and max health bonuses, but at this point, I've worked so long without them, it's just not... My characters just are what they are, and I don't need it. Look at this character list. What a game. Everything this game has given me so far, I'm very happy with Vampire Survivors. I've gotten more than the amount of money's worth of enjoyment out of this game that Dark Lord spent on it. So thank you again for buying this game for me, dude. This has been a ton of fun, and there's definitely going to be more streams of this in the future as they release the updates, and I have to, once again, go on to the breach and maybe, possibly, find a vampire this time.
Maybe.
Who knows, maybe next time I'll also be able to show off that meme build, but for now, we definitely don't have time for another run before I usually end off the streams, so I want to first extend a big thank you to my co-hosts for helping me out with the show tonight. Thank you all so much in the audience for joining me for this. And, you know, I've decided this spontaneously earlier today. I am going to be doing another stream tomorrow night, and I'm going to be playing a little more of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Because we left off on World 3, and I really like that area, and I want to show off more of it. Also, we definitely at least have to get to the boss of World 4, because, oh, that music. Oh, it's beautiful. But until that point, thank you all for coming tonight. I am Whatthefnu.
Isaac will see gold.
Try. Oops.
We'll see you again next time. Later, everybody.
Bye.
Love you.